New Country, US105, Wes Adams and David Harris in the studio. Welcome, sir, all the way from Lukenbach, Texas. How you doing?
Doing good, Wes. How are you today?
We are great. David was one of the artists performing last time out at Johnny's Outback in Salado in front of Lanceway Thomas and Charlie Robinson. And man, you did a fantastic job. When I saw you come in with your guitar, you just kind of appeared out of the crowd, and up came David onto the stage. You did a fantastic job, and we look forward to seeing you at Johnny's Outback quite a bit, as a matter of fact, in the cantina tomorrow from 6 until 9 in Salado.
Yep, yeah, it's going to be good. I had a blast last time, and when Josh brought up that I should come back and do another one this weekend, I said, well, why not?
What's life like for you down in Lukenbach, and then how did you end up getting in touch with Josh and the folks at Johnny's?
Well, I mean, Lukenbach it's a great place. You know, it's one of those places you can kind of you can meet a lot of good people coming through there. Sure. Between musicians and just regular musicians and just good people in general. And I've learned a lot in it's almost 5 years now that I've lived there, and basically it's been great. And that's actually where I met Josh at for Johnny's. He showed up, and I was host a picker circle there 1 to 5 Monday through Thursday when I'm not
cool.
when I'm not touring and stuff like that. I'm there, and he came out and we met, and he looked at me and said, would you be interested in opening for Charlie Robinson? And I said, sure. Of course I would be. You know, I love Charlie's music, and so yeah, it just kind of worked out that way. And I almost thought he wasn't going to call me. It took him a while, but when he did, I was happy as all get out. I thought I was going to call him, but I was really happy that when he called me, and it was a great experience playing there last Saturday. It's always good when you can walk into a place as a musician an artist that's never been to that place. Sure. And I think it's a good feeling when you walk in. They instantly just kind of treat you like family, and that's a good feeling to get, and it makes you want to keep going back and playing places like that.
David, where are you at online? I know you've got some music online and a home probably on the web, and let's tell people that so they can find out a little bit more about you in hopes of coming out Saturday and seeing you in the cantina.
Oh, yeah, well, there's no website yet, but I do have a Facebook.
Good enough?
Yeah, I got a Facebook page, my music page. You can find me on there, and as well as an Instagram and Twitter. Just recently added Snapchat, but I don't even know how to use that yet.
Got to figure that out. All those snaps.
Not really technologically savvy.
Let's talk about the CD that you got. We've got 8 tracks on here. Tell us a little bit about where you recorded this, some folks involved, and how you came about with putting the songwriting and stuff together on this.
Well, that was just an EP that I wanted to get something out, you know, and I knew I needed to get it done in kind of a hurry, and I did that record within 2 weekends, 1 day a weekend, with my buddy T. Roy Miller. Cool. And T. Roy plays guitar on it, plays lead guitar. It's just me and my guitar, me singing and playing guitar, and then T. Roy playing lead on it, and that's it. Just me. I
think that's great, because that's how we heard you at Johnny's. That's how we'll hear you in the cantina, and you're going to be playing some of these songs on Saturday night. I remember Amphetamine Night on stage at Johnny's Outback.
Yeah, no, that's those songs are all songs that I wrote those pretty good while back, and but they're all songs that I still feel are relevant to my life today, as far as like the subject matter and things I go around and things I am around a lot. But it's you know, it's something that it was just something I wanted to get out. It's all songs that were true stories. I mean, they're all stuff that I had experienced myself, and just kind of, I mean, I just wanted to tell the story, so I just... We
were talking a little bit backstage at Johnny's. You've seen some interesting stuff in your time between Lukenbach and Austin, and I'm sure you guys come out and see David in the cantina at Johnny's Saturday night, 6 to 9, and he's going to swap some pretty cool stories. Anything interesting over the last month that has gone on down in Austin or in Lukenbach?
Well, you know, I haven't really been in the area for a while. At the beginning of last month, I was gone. I was on tour for 2 weeks from here to Florida and back.
Oh, okay, great.
And did a run out that way and played New Orleans and over in Perdido Key at the Floribama, and then came back and did a 5-day songwriter festival in Morgan City, Louisiana.
Do you do a lot with the songwriting activities? You're mentioning leading the songwriter circle, and
yeah, well, I mean, and Lukenbach is not really a songwriter circle. Anybody's welcome. You can play whatever you want there. I mean, it's not specifically for songwriters, but it's nice when people come up.
Sure.
And I've met a lot of really good songwriters through that circle. The songwriting thing, you know, it's just part of it. It's what I mean, it's something that is always. I mean, I've been writing lyrics and poetry since I was 10.
Right on.
And but I just kind of something, you know, you always get asked that question of would you rather be a songwriter or a performer when you do this kind of stuff, and I'm one of those people that says why not both. And
why not?
So I do that, but yeah, I've gotten to. It's been something that it's very much a labor of love doing songwriting, and I've been very blessed and fortunate to be able to do it for a living, you know, and do it for the past. And I've been doing this for about 13 years now, but you know, playing music, playing out, but for the past, I guess, almost 4 years now, I've been able to do nothing but music, and that's been not after working up a job, and it's been good.
Awesome. And so in 13 years, what stands out as this is a story that, you know, one of the go-to memories when people ask you about the last 13 years? You got something that comes, a couple things probably that come to mind, or one that you can tell on the air anyway.
Let's say when you want on the air or not. You know, there's been a lot of good moments. I think, you know, as far as I can remember, one of my favorite moments was have it actually at Lukenbach. I was sitting there, and it was just me and this other guy from Florida that was there, just some random guy, good guitar player, good singer. We just going back and forth playing the songs we liked, and this older gentleman and his wife and their dog came and sat down in front of us, listening to us. And me and the guy from Florida started talking about places we played, and that old man popped up and said, well, I've played there before.
Nice.
And we were like, and I was like, oh, really? And I said, well, so you're a songwriter, or are you a musician? And he goes, yeah, I play. And I go, well, you can get up here and play if you want to. And he goes, all right. And he gets up there and borrows a guitar, and he sits down. And I said, hi, I'm David. He said, hi, I'm Alex. I was like, oh, nice to meet you. And he sits down and he starts playing, and he plays this beautiful song. And I looked at him and said, well, you don't have to tell me nothing else. You're a dang good songwriter. And his wife goes, yeah, Alex is a little modest, but he also wrote Delta Dawn and Reuben James.
Get out! Wow!
And I was just, I instantly knew who he was then. I knew the name already from just because when you're a songwriter, you look at who writes songs for other people that are big hits. And Alex was someone that I loved his work, and I just didn't know what he looked like by look. And we met there, and we've been friends ever since. I just saw him actually a couple weeks ago, actually in Fredericksburg.
Still have the dog with him?
No, they didn't have a dog with him this time. They didn't have a dog with him this time, but it's great when you can meet your heroes that inspire you to write and give you. And I've been very, very fortunate that when I meet people like that and we do get along, I don't ever really ask for advice. I mean, I don't want to pester them with advice, because, you know, they get that kind of stuff all the time. But I'm very blessed that they'll give it to me because they care and they want to see me do something good with my career. And I've been very fortunate in that sense to have, between Alex and a whole bunch of other good songwriters, to be able to do that. And that's been one of my favorite things to do, is get to meet these people that you do it. And it makes it even more interesting when you're sitting in a bar now and a song comes on, you're like, oh, I know that guy.
And then you got all kinds of stuff behind the scenes. David, let's get you set with your guitar here. Going to play a couple songs for us, and we'll get set in the green room here in just a minute and be right back on the camera.